further.
How do I do that?
It's up. It says to Valor, or it might say from Havelock. It's above when you shot your crossbow and did a critical fail.
Oh. Wait, are you talking about the one where it tells how much damage, or that I roll my damage and as if I hit myself?
Yes, it's.
Yeah.
Quadri said, "Notice how house can't cure cancer or the flu, though." And then above that should be the message that I sent you, unless it's not showing up for some reason.
Oh yeah, no, I got it. I see it.
Okay.
That would be extremely interesting.
Well, Ryan rolled better than a 14, or better than a 1, I mean.
There we go. So you have 1 success, Quadri. Brutalitops.
Oh baby! All right, I think it's time for some charging. So, gonna come in here with all that goodness, and I'm gonna horns of the beast this motherfucker, and totally miss. And then,
Indeed.
because
Unfortunately,
I'm awesome,
whoosh.
horns of the monk.
Whoosh.
Yeah, that's fine. You
The
deal with the
neophyte
bear.
is
This thing's not getting away.
desperate to escape. Hallis is going to transform herself into a hawk.
Neat.
And that was her wild shape, and she's going to fly away.
Oh.
Bear form, roar! Bite, Valor. 1 second.
That's surprising. You know what, Philippe? I have a plan for you. It was spoken to me by God, and I think it's a good plan.
All right, so the first
Shit.
hits, not a crit, but it hits, and the second will, I assume, misses you. It's only 9 versus AC.
Yes, that will definitely miss me.
All right, from the bear, you take 9 damage from a bite.
Okay.
And Valor's turn.
Shane, I feel like you're. Oh yeah, I was gonna say your bar is getting like gigantic.
I'll fix it. 1 second.
No, I just did it in the reverse order. I've got it now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so first thing I do is I shout out to Hallis. Hey there, dearie! I think you ought to stick around for a little bit. I've got this feeling that everyone may want to have a quick talk with you. I promise this will be over in a jiffy.
Persuasion,
Wait.
please.
I'm doing it. God, I hope this works.
Yeah. That's enough for a hard
My
DC.
man.
So she sort of begins to circle around instead of leaving, like circling above you, basically. Obviously not on her turn, or not until her turn, but yes.
Okay, and then... Jesus H. Okay, so, I don't know. You're in... Yeah, I guess I'm just going to try shooting at him again. Unless, you know what, I'm going to try something a little different. We're gonna do something a little different here.
Can you not crit fail?
So-
That would be fucking great.
That
Hit him
would
over
be
the head with a
fucking-
crossbow.
I'm sorry, but this
Yeah,
is
I mean, I
lady
could try
doesn't
that.
know us, and she saw me perform, and then she sees this crazy encounter with lightning and druids and a minotaur and death, and then some noble guy just with a treasure chest somehow, and then randomly yells at her that she should say we should trust him. Best comedy movie ever here. Oh, it's just one of those days.
Today I am your guys' Deus Ex Machina, so just accept it. So I'm going to... Wait, okay. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Here we go. It's happening. So, rather than like attempting another ill-fated, ricocheting, like unexpectedly unlikely situation thing, I'm going to go ahead, and Valor is going to reach down into his pocket and pull out the idol of the puppet.
Oh, snap! Oh,
Yeah.
this disturbing wooden doll. Carved and badly painted by kobold hands, hold the spark of power that can be used to puppet another creature's body. While holding this idol as an action, your gesture forces one creature you can see to make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw. All right.
I'm actually going to do 3 charges because I'm looking for a DC 17.
Oh, okay.
So I just
Good
hold
plan.
out this thing and I'm like, ugh.
A miasmic energy erupts from the puppets, and it, I'm assuming, is the bear that you're doing.
Yes, it's the bear.
Okay.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
It succeeds.
Yes. Okay, so mechanics question here.
Mm-hmm.
If I am, so if he moves here, I get an opportunity attack, right?
Correct.
And then if he moves here, do I get another opportunity attack?
Only one reaction per turn. So
Lame.
yeah.
Okay,
But you could move him past Brutalitops.
indeed. So yeah, I've got 120 feet to play with. So yeah, I'm gonna move him there. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's just gonna go that way, and he's gonna keep going and going and going as far as he can.
We don't actually want him getting away. If any of these guys get away, we fail our mission. You should probably stop.
Then he's gonna turn around and come back here, and that's where he's gonna end up.
Oh.
Except not right there, but like, yeah, no, actually that's perfect. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So there, that's the plan.
All right. So obviously,
All right.
opportunity attack from Valor. If you don't have a melee weapon on you, then you have to bash him with your crossbow, which is a blunt weapon.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Okay, it's 1d20 plus your strength bonus
Okay.
versus AC.
Oh yeah, get ready for this. Oh yeah.
You're like, wee. And then Brutalitops, go ahead and attack.
Nice swing, Dick.
That's definitely gonna smash it. Do damage. All right, he's basically dead at this point. Not dead. He hit 11 HP left, and you hit him for 9, so 2 HP left, which is basically like a limping, crumpled pile of bear as it sort of limps and rolls and.
Whoa, what the
Remember that he doesn't. He actually goes back around here. He's just being a dumb bear.
You dumb bear. He's that bear from the Ubisoft conference dancing. Nice meme, dude.
All right. The Neophyte D is going to make one last ditch effort to get away. He is also going to transform. He hates this. He doesn't like transforming into animals, but he does know the shape. Actually, no, he's not high enough level for a flying form.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
I guess that wouldn't work. He's gonna try to escape as a spider. So that will, if you try to see him, you'll have to do a perception check.
Okay.
Quadri, death saving throw. He's the bear from the Ubisoft conference, yes. Just two successes and 2 failures.
Keep holding on.
All right, so if you want to hit Neophyte D, who's now a spider, that would be perception. If you wanted to hit the bear form of Neophyte R, you could coup de grace.
I'm concerned about D getting away, so I'm going to do the perception.
Can I help
Alright.
him with that? No? Okay.
Don't need to.
It's fine. So you can literally squash
Step
him
on
with your foot.
'Kay.
Yeah.
I'm going to step on him and call that my move action. And then I'm gonna turn and coup de grace the bear.
All right.
So I'm
So
make it known
Brutalitops
I've now killed
stomps
4 druids.
stomps on the spider, turns and are you gonna do the staff or your horns?
Staff.
What element?
Blood or lightning. I want it to explode into a rain of fire, like hail of bear meat.
Brutalitops screams as the staff blasts into the neophyte. It convulses with electrical energy and explodes in a splattering of gore all over the battlefield. Good job.
4 fucking druids I've killed so far, just in case
Damn.
anyone's counting. I am Brutalitops. Instead of being Brutalitops the Space Minotaur, I'm now going to be called Brutalitops the Druid Slayer.
The Druid Slayer. All right. That is a wrap. However, Quadri must make one last death saving throw.
What does
Will
have to
he
beat, by the way?
succeed?
Is it just like
Will he fail?
10?
9.
Oh, he has to be 9. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is a failure.
Okay. Well, 1's 2 failures. We learned that one. Oh!
Woo!
He lives.
If he'd rolled below that, would he have straight up died?
Yes.
Wow. Wow. Pressure was on Ryan. Coming through in the clutch. Okay, I'm okay. I've got this.
Shakes off your leg like, oh, it's my leg ankle's broken. My kidney has been bitten out. It's all good.
Walking back, I'm gonna go past Valor and high five him, and then go kind of prod Quadri and be like, "Get up, you puss."
All right, so Hallis obviously is circling up in the air as you guys are sort of covering, and Quadri's getting up and going, oh my god, whatever form that takes.
Yeah.
I can make
So-
voices for you, Ryan, because you're not here. Ha ha ha.
Yeah. Ha 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 ha.
So I guess Valor will be like, so does anyone want to fill me in on what I've missed?
Yeah, you should call your hawk friend down to us now, because we need to talk to her.
All right. I mean, why not? What's the worst thing? You're not gonna kill her, are you?
No.
Okay.
I believe you. Okay.
Well,
I'm actually not, so that's fine.
it's either I believed him or I don't, and I mean there's nothing I can do either way. So okay.
No.
Then yes, yeah, come down, come
As much
say
as I
hi.
would love to
Hi.
make my druid slaying numbers to up to 5, but I'm not going to.
All
Let's
right.
see.
So, yes, you can type out your dialogue if you want to. I'll be typing out my dialogue.
Let's see. So Philippe says, I mean, knowing us, you never know, but this is the knowledge we currently possess. Her life is not worth us taking it.
Ryan, did
I'm
you
not
fix your
fucking
mic?
Yoda.
Did you fix your
Huh?
mic, Ryan? That sounded like that was exactly like you. That was your exact voice.
Oh, it's too beautiful.
Jesus.
Actually,
What an encounter.
yeah, it appears so. So, do I know why we're here? Why are we here?
So we need to go and investigate the lab and find out what kind of illicit shit their professor was doing. Their professor was that druid that I banged and killed in the session that you missed.
Oh.
They don't know that. I recognize
but
the
you
music.
but you just told me now.
Yeah.
Valor knows. Okay.
Yeah, well, I failed the insight roll, but then I think we figured it out after we were explicitly told.
Obsidian Order sent us here, or whomever the Order is. The pretentious high elves with more down-to-earth humor than they appear.
So that's just Ryan's voice now. I can't type anymore. I can't type anymore. It's a nightmare. This will never not be funny. It barely destroyed my voice.
Oh, it's too good. There's actually a specific character I'm thinking of when I'm doing that voice too. Let's see if I can find him. Anyways.
Yep.
Oh, it's just too good.
So we do have 15 minutes left, so I guess we can finish up this conversation, and that's probably going to be the game. So don't be in too much of a rush.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll talk to her. We're gonna be like, hey. So. Yeah, I'll let Valor do it. Brutalitops is still coming down from his war.
His one-man war.
Yeah, I kind of basically did that whole thing by myself. I'm super blanking on this music, but I know I've heard it before. I want to say it's one of the Final Fantasies.
Nope.
Is it what's the word? Chrono Trigger?
Yes. Nope.
No.
Is it
It's much more recent than that.
Oh, more recent?
It's only about 2 or 3 years old, I think.
Oh, is it
Undertale.
Stardew Valley?
No,
Nope.
it's Undertale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
They have great music.
Okay, I have to.
Oh, sorry, Quadri said, "Hi there."
Okay, I'm actually. Oh no, Quadri. Yeah, Quadri did. Sorry, I thought you said I did, and it's true I did, but I don't sound like that. I don't sound like Ryan.
No, obviously.
Okay.
It's Ryan's voice. This is gonna be the best episode. Hallis, she is a bird. Good to know. We can see that. Thank you, Dave.
Here we are.
This
just
one, she is a little. How do you say? Slow. You know what? No. You can't take you seriously when you talk like that,
Just
Ryan.
listening.
Slow.
Basically, what I'm saying is that
She's turned back into a human.
yes, she'll need to be convinced to turn back into a human to have a conversation. Obviously, basically that's it. She's traumatized.
Okay. I'm going to use my really sweet.
Are you gonna
nature.
do that? Are you
No,
gonna do that?
You should. You just weren't here.
You mean we can double team her? That sounded bad.
Yeah, phrasing.
But what I mean is, why don't we both try and convince?
There's only one way to make that sound worse than what you just said. That's to do it in the Ryan voice. We can double team her.
Does actually make it sound worse. It's quite effective.
It sounds like Jar Jar Binks.
Just sits down literally seconds into him sitting down. He's just bam, double team.
Double team.
Double team.
Okay, so you can do it. You can
Oh
try
man.
to convince
Okay,
her.
so yeah, basically to the effect of, well, hello, little bird. Perhaps we can have a conversation together. I have some tea if you'd like, and I like beckon to Baggy to bring over some fresh tea. And I point over to Brutalitops and I say, oh, and I'm not sure if you've had a chance to meet my friend chap Brutalitops over there, but he's a good old man.
She actually hasn't. I was in the bush the entire time she was talking to Ryan.
Oh, perfect. He's like a big teddy bear. Just think of him like a big, fluffy, huggable, lovable teddy bear. He's a wonderful guy.
Murdered 3 of your classmates.
Shh.
Bear guts, blood, Minotaur dripping in remains. Oh yes, here's the perfect time for tea. Mad Hatter is more valor.
That's 20. So DC was 20. That's that's 26 in total. 28 if you had help, which is a critical. I'm assuming you're
Yay.
getting help, so you get a crit.
Yes, because I was talking to Brutalitops. Yeah, or trying to get Brutalitops involved. Yeah.
Yeah. I was
She
trying to
is
look
no
less
longer a
rude.
bird, and she transforms back into herself, taking the tea up and sipping on it, looking down at the ground. She's intentionally not looking at the corpse of her friend over here.
I'll just walk over and just like just kind of toss that into a bush, and then the other half of it into a bush. Yeah, it got bisected.
You're just gonna toss it?
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Oh. I just.
Dude, this was like the second druid I've killed. That was like 2 druids ago.
Anyways, Valor like gently pats Hallis on the shoulder and turns her a little bit away from what Brutalidops is doing.
Yeah.
Hey, I could use some fucking tea. I'm kind of dying here, Valor.
Valor. Yes. No, I killed them. Killed them all.
Vicky Guerrero.
You guys are too Quadri. It's Felipe and the Vicky Guerrero. It's haunting.
Fantastic.
He's going to do a great job at the Senate. Padme.
I can't.
Yeah, they totally were going to kill you.
So basically, I point to Brutalitops and I'm like, yes, that sounds about right. So, yeah, let's talk. As if she's drugged.
She's super high. Also, she's like tripping space balls.
Oh, the other druids were too. You would have noticed this.
Well, we were busy. Okay.
Valor would have noticed that. I would just say, just like foggy eyes and like very pharaoh-looking expressions.
I'm not quite sure what you're getting at, Philippe.
So we made Ryan put all his actual dialogue in quotations and his bullshit talk in not quotations.
Yeah, so he's
you're
always
aware.
had Valor.
Shame.
Valor!
All right, so what are you going to say to Hallis, Valor? Obviously, if you need help for context, you can ask me or the party.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to figure out like what our objective is with her.
We want her to help us get onto the grounds. She gave us a route to like physically get on there, but like we could use a guide.
Okay. Yeah. So that is my objective with her specifically is to
get her to come with us.
Okay. So well now I'm not really sure about all this whole killing talk, but I do know that we're here for a specific objective, and that objective involves saving innocent people and stopping bad things from happening. Do you think you will join us in helping us achieve that objective?
Okay.
Ugh.
You're receiving help from the party, so that was a 17. So Hallis explains something. One second. So Hallis explains to you. Oh, I guess Quadri's gonna say something.
Yes, dear, don't worry. I know it seems strange, but we must murder people on our quest to stop people from murdering people. It's quite complex, you see. For bigger minds than yours, my dear. Jesus, that's condescending as fuck for somebody with a squeaky voice like that.
She looks at Quadri blankly. Anyway, Hallis explains that her sage, her professor, she knew that she was doing bad things, but it didn't really seem like it mattered at the time. All that mattered was the academic pursuit. But now that she's like confronting it, she knows that it's better to help you stop anything that was inside the laboratory from escaping and hurting people than to just let it fester, basically.
Oh, really? And what's inside the laboratory, per se?
Nobody gonna comment on what I just
is
said.
that my new nickname, brother? Oh, no, you're there. Sorry, that's you.
Yeah.
I thought it was Chris.
Yeah, because she was doing bad things.
So she's going to use the term mage bread. Mage bread means is that because you guys are in Breland, you're very familiar with this. there's many mages that breed animals infused with magic to make them much stronger. Of particular importance are the bears. So what the army does is they breed mage-bred bears and they ride them into battle as mounts.
That's badass as fuck.
Yes, that's the Breland crest is a big giant bear because they ride bears into battle.
Shit. Okay, I kind of want one now.
I mean, you already have a giant animal you can ride that's badass as fuck. You know you got me a saddle for my birthday. Yeah, I fixed it.
You always have a special place in my heart, Brutal. But I mean, are you a bear?
So if one of you wants a mage-bred bear, that is the thing you could purchase eventually.
Can we all just take a minute to talk about a minotaur riding a bear?
Yeah.
You need like a 15-foot tall bear though for that to even be like physically possible.
The biggest bear. Like obviously my team.
You need like a giant, like an actual like half-breed giant magical bear.
Yeah, like the Hagrid.
Yeah, a mammoth. The Hagrid bear. Yes, the Hagrid bear. Anyway, so mage-bred plants. Oh dear. Is there like an equivalent to a Venus flytrap in Breland?
Well, Breland is actually in the subtropical to tropical region, so that would definitely be a thing.
Do I look like I'd want to own a bloody creature 10 times my size? Now he sounds like the Wicked Witch of the West. I'll get you, my pretties, and your little minotaur too.
It's perfect. It describes Ryan perfectly.
Yeah.
That's the man I know.
That was the best man at your wedding.
Yeah.
Oh, can you imagine that best man toast? I've known Shane and Katie for a long time. I've watched Shane grow up into the man he is today. I don't fucking know what was that toast, but
it was something like that.
So long story short, she is willing to accompany you. I mean, she'll be a little bit of a liability probably, but she'll help you sort of with secret stuff, like maybe secret chambers or what things are for or what they were doing. But she's
there's gonna be like a weird sex chamber for sure.
What is it with your? Anyways,
this is the same. It's the same person who hooked up with a minotaur on the first date.
But you guys are all hurting a lot. Are you guys gonna just make a camp in the woods here?
Oh,
you might want to think about what you do with the bodies. I don't know.
What is this, Hitman now? Yeah.
Dude, there's an elusive target coming out tomorrow. We need to start thinking like that, man.
Okay, so hold on. Let me just understand my context a little bit here. So we're still in Rote, right? This is the university in Rote?
Yes.
Here, I'll show you where you are.
Okay.
Hatching dragons.
So you are, 1 second. You're basically on the edge of this little forest above Moorgrave University. And where you're going is that dot. So you're not very far away. Like if people were to walk by right now and like be curious about what's going on in the woods, they might get a very strong scent of blood and
but we're fine.
intestines.
Okay, so we only have one person's body we have to deal with. One was a spider. No one's gonna notice
Yeah.
that. And a dead bear, like it's a bear. That shit happens sometimes. Dead animals.
Correct.
So we have to deal with one person's corpse.
One person's body. That's right.
Fucking burn it. We're lighting a fire.
Yeah, so they might get a little bit suspicious about the bear.
I've got a different idea. Okay, so this is at this point, Valor just looks a little bit disgusted with what he's about to propose. Okay, here's what we need to do.
The bear's not even a full corpse anymore. It's like exploded into bear meat chunks. We're fine.
That's true. Actually, yeah, the bear was
just
exploded.
And it's in 2 different pieces.
Yes, think about what you do with the bodies, including my own hair dying. Okay, so
I can't, guys.
So what I'm going to suggest, so yeah, Valor just like looks at Brutalitops and he just kind of shakes his head a little bit and like just looks a little bit disgusted at himself. Okay, here's what we need to do. I need you to hold. We're gonna first escort. Oh my goodness, names. Hallis. We're going to escort Hallis into a different area near Philippe. Philippe, we're just leaving you for a minute anyways. I'm going to ask for Teletops to follow me behind a tree so that no one can see what we're doing.
Better
And we're
plan.
gonna.
I'm picking up the 2 pieces of corpse and I'm putting them in baggie.
That's an awful idea.
Why?
And we shouldn't do that. Do you know how bad everything we take out of there is gonna stink?
Yeah, like Vampiro, oops, and your tea that you already have with you, we're fine.
I've got this. I've got
Okay,
this.
alright,
This
I'll
is a
listen to
legit
your idea.
plan. This is a legit plan. You're gonna like it too.
Okay.
So it's gonna satisfy your bloodlust, and it's gonna satisfy my need for things to be clean. So
3 druids. I need for things to be clean.
it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to go behind a tree or a set of trees in which hopefully no one can see us. I'm going to say, Teletops, if you don't mind, good sir, picking up the corpse and hanging it upside down by its leg or by both legs, if that helps you get a better grip.
Well, that's only half of the corpse. I cut it in half when I killed it. So.
All right, we need both halves, so let's do that.
By the one leg, by one arm.
Yeah, and so basically, whilst he's doing that and he's dragging the corpses, I'm going behind him with the Everclean, and I am cleaning everything up behind him, and once we get behind the copse of trees, and Brutellatops holds them up, I make a few cuts throughout the body and let the blood drain out as much as humanly possible, catching it all with the Everclean towel and like wiping it away as much as I can. We want to drain all of the fluids out, so I keep cutting until there's like nothing left, and I'm like. Bella looks really like kind of like this is very unpleasant for him to do this, but basically he knows how to do a good cover up if anyone does. So
why does he
and then
know
at
how
the
to do a
end,
good cover up if anyone does? The lawful good guy.
anyways, so at the end, he takes his clothes and he cuts off he takes a small strip of the Everclean or the Perfect Fit clothing, and he cuts off a small strip of it. He then asks for Teletops to put the corpse back together, and then he starts to he puts the strip on top of the corpse and starts trying to wrap it around the corpse. And as it does that, it turns out that the Perfect Fit clothing turns into mummy bandages.
Cool.
Because we're mummifying.
That's gross.
Yeah, it's okay though.
Both of you roll a DC 15 Constitution check, please.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up everywhere, aren't I?
I'm not gonna,
okay.
dude. I've done this shit before. I shouldn't even have to worry about this.
Yeah, I'm not very happy. I'm not very good at this. So, wait.
Apparently, neither am I. Even though I've probably killed people so many times. Lovely.
The response will be appropriate.
Sorry, Constitution. That's my bad. No, wait, that's right. Yeah, okay, great. So, wonderful.
So
What
Brutellatops dry heaves and like leans up against the tree. Doesn't throw up, just is like a little disgusted. Valor, it finally catches up to Valor what the hell he's doing, and his head is thrown back, and just a tower of blah comes out. And it's so bad and it's such a vicious convulsion that you pass out for like a minute.
All right, I'm just gonna leave him there and go back to the rest of the party.
Really?
Yeah, you're the one who.
We still have a hole to dig.
No, we don't. It's the mummy's fine. We're not digging a hole for this. Fuck that. It's out of fluids. No one's gonna notice.
This is the middle of a university campus.
No. But
someone's gonna walk by eventually.
No. We're also inside. We have runestones to get in here. Nobody else can get in here except for students. And
You could bring the body with you inside of the
Yeah. I'm just gonna toss the
laboratory.
Body inside of the... Yeah, sure.
You know what? Yeah. So what I'm gonna do actually is I'm going to take advantage of one of the other good ideas. I'm gonna usher Baggy over and throw the mummy in there because the mummy isn't gonna stink anymore. I've decreed it.
Yeah, there we go.
That may or may not be true, but that's what I'm going for.
You hear a faint voice coming from inside. That is clearly Vampiro's voice going, "What the fuck?" And then the lid closes.
Yeah, they're both dead. Oh yeah, we gave him a friend.
And we're done for today.
Oh my god.
Alright, hit us up with that sweet outro music, Dane.
Thank you for joining us for Dance Dance D&D.